This is the Morning Swim Show, Streamlined, for Friday, October 16th, 2009. I'm your host, Peter Bush. We've got news from aquatic sports from around the globe. Today, we launched a new feature on swimmingworld.com, the Poll of the Week. This week's question: should male swimmers take up Michael Phelps on his challenge to only wear jammers at the World Cup meets this fall? Two answers here: yes, they'll have to wear jammers next year, so they might as well start now. Or no, they want to make money at the World Cup meets, so they should wear the fastest suit possible. Question will be up for a week. Just go to swimmingworld.com to vote, and we'll announce the results at the end of next week. All right, topping our news today, the first stop on the FINA World Cup in Durban just wrapped up, and Peter Marshall's making some money down there in South Africa. Marshall swam a 49.40 to win the 100 backstroke. That was just 2/10 off the world record set last December by Ashwin Wildeboer, and good enough to break his own American record. Marshall was so far out in front of the pack, he finished a second ahead of runner-up Marcus Rogan, who just so happens to be Marshall's training partner. And Jessica Hardy, she also made a run at a world record. She settled for a new American record instead in the 100 breaststroke with a 104.15. Liesl Jones still has the world mark at 103.72. The men's 50 breaststroke featured an upset of sorts. South African Roland Schoeman, best known for sprint freestyle and butterfly, he touched out world record holder Cameron Vanderberg in the 50 breaststroke by 0.04 of a second. Schoeman's time was 25.90, still a half second off Vanderberg's world record. And afterwards, Schoeman challenged Amory Laveau's world record in the 50 fly, coming within 0.14 of a second to win easily at 22.32. Four other swimmers won two events on Friday. Therese Alshammar set a new meet record in the 100 fly with a 56.12, then returned to win the 50 free with a 23.74. In an all South African final, Chad Clos set a new African continental record in the men's 400 IM. He went 4:05.04. Clos then came back 15 minutes later to win the two fly at 1:54.45. Talk about a brutal double. Russia's Sergey Fesikov, he won the 100 free at 46.30 and then beat Darian Townsend to take the 100 IM with a 51.96. And American Whitney Myers, she won the 200 IM at 2:09.10, then used her underwater dolphin kick to win the 200 backstroke. Her time, 2:07.26. FINA, they just released the list of suits that will be approved for competition starting January 1st. 9 companies have suits that will be available by the end of the year, including Nike. Nike had dropped out of the elite swimwear business in 2008 with the advent of the high-tech suits, but now they're back in the game. And the Laser Racer, meanwhile, that we all remembered from the past 2 years, it's no longer going to be allowed because it was a high-tech suit, but Speedo is not retiring the name. The company released a new suit that's going to be called the Laser Racer. You can read the full list of the suits on our website, swimmingworld.com. All right, while we've been talking a lot about Natalie Coughlin and her appearance on Dancing with the Stars, she's not the only Olympic swimmer showing up on TV screens every week. After 3 weeks, Australian Eamon Sullivan has made it to the semifinals of the popular Australian cooking show, Celebrity Master Chef. Oddly enough, the competition's format is very much like a swim meet. There's 18 contestants grouped into 6 heats. The winner of each heat moves on to the semifinals, and the top 3 semifinalists go on to the finals. And Sullivan, he made a roasted lamb rump with gnocchi and rosemary au jus that edged out his competition. You can see it right there. The show airs each Wednesday on Australia's Channel 10. If you want to see his lamb recipe, you can go to masterchef.com.au and click on recipes. Back here in the States, Garrett Weber-Gale, he's branching out into the culinary arts as well with a cooking show of his own. You'll only be able to see it if you live near Milwaukee, Wisconsin, though. That's where he grew up. His athletic foodie shows debuted last week and will continue to run throughout the week. Weber-Gale has a list of recipes on his website. You can check them out at gwgswims.com. Finally, 2 collegiate swimming stars will be in Indianapolis this Sunday, waiting to see if they will be named NCAA Woman of the Year. We had an interview with one of the finalists, Lacey Niemeyer from Arizona, just a few weeks ago. The other swimming finalist, Tracy Menzel, an All-American swimmer from Kenyon College. We'll let you know who received this prestigious honor on Monday. Also, nominations for this year's Golden Goggles were just released. You can vote for your winners at swimfoundation.org. That is the news for today. Enjoy the weekend. I'm Peter Bush, reminding you to keep your head down at the finish.